Is this what we're gonna have to do? Is this where I'm gonna have to go with it? Am I being reduced to the old-fashioned Logitech? I don't gosh, you buy high expensive stuff and sure enough, you get stuck with silent night. You try to do fun things. You try to do fun things, and this is what you get left with, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, nonetheless, let me fix a couple of things here. I don't know what's going on with this fancy dancy mic. Fancy dancy is that anyway? It's not working nonetheless. Let me put everything through the headphones. There we go. Everything's there now. Everything's cool. I'm sorry about the audio. The mic is not the best when you're using these things. I try not to use it, but for whatever reason, it's trying to get me down. Look at Grinch. Look at Grinch. We're not going to have none of that. We're going to get back to it, guys. We're going to start. What I was trying to say is we're going to end the rest of this year on a positive note, whether it's in the charts or off the charts. No matter what, we are going to end this in a positive note. 2023 has been a tremendous year for the majority of the crypto markets. I've actually had a really, really good 2023. I don't know about all of you guys, but I, amongst everything that's happened, have had a phenomenal 2023. So that's what we're going to do for the remaining part of the streams going on for the rest of the year. But with that being said, guys, because I know a lot of you guys are here for just a few reasons, and you guys should be here for those reasons, but you guys should be here for other reasons as well. But if you guys don't know, I have some fantastic channel sponsors. One of them, and one of my first ones for a good long while, has been the KUJIRA Network, guys. So give me 1 second. Let me give you guys the traditional shout out for KUJIRA.network. KUJIRA.network is the blockchain for real yield, the decentralized ecosystem for protocols, builders, and Web3 users seeking sustainable fintech. I absolutely love KUJIRA.network. They've been supporting me and this channel and what we do here within the Cosmos ecosystem and beyond for quite a long time. Shout outs to Dove, shout outs to Khan, shout outs to the entire team over there at KUJIRA.network. Shout outs to the KUJIRA community. You guys have really, really just stuck it to everybody that's naysayers, right? You just heads down. Not that if you guys were even trying to do that, but you guys just stuck it to the people, and I absolutely love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Absolutely love it. So I just want to give a humongous channel sponsor shout out to KUJIRA.network. If you guys don't know about KUJIRA.network, if you come back here, you definitely gonna know about it because I shout them out every single time before we go like into the charts and into the fundamentals of what's happening out there in the real world and whatnot. But guys, there's so many things that you guys can do here on KUJIRA.network. We're gonna get into a bit of the KUJIRA platform today because today is all about KUJIRA Christmas. Damn it, it's all about the KUJIRA Christmas. And I don't know about you guys, but KUJIRA has been the Santa or the gift that has been giving for especially 2023 for in many different ways in large amounts. Just a cool shirt. Wait, hold on. This is one of my favorite shirts. Look, I've had this shirt, by the way. I've had this Muscle Man Santa for years now. This is my Christmas shirt, by the way, guys. I've had this. This thing has been through all kinds of situations and parties and ups and downs. This is when I was a competitive bodybuilder, powerlifter as well. I was much bigger than what I am right now in my youth. But I absolutely love this sweater. And I found this. Just like within the last 5 minutes of going live here, and I was like, oh, I was gonna wear tinsel and all this other stuff, but like I was like, oh, I like this. Let's do this. But yeah, obviously I love Christmas. I hope you guys do too. Whatever, and however you guys celebrate your year, if you do, I just want to say to you guys and wish you guys the absolute best for you and yours. It doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter what you're going through. If you know in your heart what you're worth, and if you know that people care about you, like it's really all that matters. Like all this stuff comes and goes, guys. Like wealth and opportunities, and they come and go. It's like a roller coaster ride. I'm being very honest with you. Life has its ups and downs. It has a lot of hard times, and I'm not trying to short change that at all. But I want you to know that you guys might not know me personally. We might not ever meet face to face, but I care about you. You should care about you. People care about you. So even if you're riding the highs or if you're feeling the lows, whatever it is, guys, this is a space that I at least want that message to get across for the end of this year is that, like, you're worth it. Don't give up on whatever dreams that you have. It might be a bumpy, long, hard road, and sometimes you might not even get the things that you're looking for out of it. Whatever journey you're trying to find yourself on. Um, but whatever the case may be, whatever your situation may be, it's worth it. You're worth it. So please remember that, guys. Not only do we love you, but I don't want to get too much in this, but God loves you, or whatever you believe in loves you. You serve a purpose, and don't ever forget that you are the most valuable thing in any space that you find yourself in. Right. So please treat yourself accordingly. With that being said, I want to show you guys financially how much I appreciate you guys. And we're going to be doing some fun stuff for the live viewers that are here supporting the channel for today's stream. And we're going to be giving out gifts. We're going to be giving out KUJIRA gifts to people. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. So I hope you guys have KUJIRA wallets because you're going to need it. If you guys don't have KUJIRA wallets, look, first and foremost, you can go and get it the Sonar KUJIRA wallet. That is going to be a banging, banging wallet. Guys, like, actually, hold on. Do I have it on my? I have it on my phone right now. I don't have like the desktop stuff and all this other stuff. But let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Sonar. Boom. Check it out. Check it out. Look at this. Look how clean this. Oh, I gotta hold on. Update. Update. You guys can't see my password. Get out of here. Get out of here, you degens. I'm not gonna let you see my password. Oops. Oops. If I can use my fat fingers. Get out of here. All right. All right. Let me see. I don't want you guys to see balances either. How do I do this? I'm trying to show y'all cool stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Look at this. Look how clean this wallet is. The mobile app is dope. It's dope. The Sonar wallet, guys. You guys can go on if you guys have Apple specifically. I can't speak for Google phones, but go and get yourself, if you don't have one, before we get into everything, a Kepler wallet, whether it's Sonar, the direct Kuji focused wallet from the KUJIRA network, or if you go to like any of the other wallets that's in the Cosmos ecosystem, you can go to Kepler or whatever. I obviously am going to support the Sonar wallet right now in this stream for sure. But yeah, definitely make sure you guys have that. Make sure you guys have that. Sonar is smooth. It's super smooth. It's super duper smooth. By the way, with that being said, also, if anybody that knows me or has interacted with me, if you guys would like to join the stream as well, hit me up in the DMs or on the stream. I will let you guys in by giving you guys a link to join. And we can kind of just shoot the breeze, right? Have fun talking about KUJIRA, what's been happening with KUJIRA, and then also what's been happening around the ecosystem as well, while we give out presents to people, letting you guys know that we love you. Here's the thing, okay? One of my favorite movies to watch with my sons is Polar Express. You know that bell? It still rings. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? If you guys can't hear this bell, then Christmas is not your thing. Because that's like literally in the story, right? Like if you can't hear the bell, I don't hear the Christmas magic. Look at that. I bet none of you guys hear the Christmas magic right now. I can hear that. Can you guys hear that? I'm just joking. Now you guys can hear the bell. Just you guys like, what the fuck? I don't have Christmas magic anymore. What's going on? So yeah, once you guys hear the bells during the stream, that's when we're going to be giving out gifts. We're going to do it every once in a while. So you guys gotta have to stick around. I don't care if you guys think it's boring or not. It's my channel. It's my show. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm the one giving away free stuff. I'm King Santa Claus today on this stream. So when you hear the bells, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, guys. There's gonna be something that you guys have to do to interact with the noise of the bells. But yeah. Man, of course, brother, of course. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get into it, guys. Let's go ahead and jump on into the charts real quick. First and foremost, actually, before we jump into the Kuji chart specifically, let's actually just really quickly take a look at what's happening, because the markets are opening up right now in the traditional markets. Dow Jones up 0.15%. The Russell is up 0.46%. Let me see, the S&P or the SPX is up 0.57%. So again, guys, if you guys have been watching this channel, Like I've been telling you guys, it's been a phenomenal, great year. We caught hot, like really good bids for the Nasdaq, for the S&P. Let me go ahead and show you guys before. This is the daily time frame. We're using Market Cipher as our oscillator indicator tool of choice. For the Nasdaq, guys, we absolutely called. If you guys see these lines right here, and you guys can ask anybody that's going to watch the channel, we called these lines several different times in the past. This is where we were showing you guys for over a year on where the flooring position could possibly take place. You never know, so that's saying possibly. And then we're absolutely killing it. We're above now, breaking out of this huge cup and handle pattern, which is a little bit of a stretch, but still nonetheless still there, which is long-term bullish. Again, we're on the daily time frame. The Dow Jones also doing phenomenally well. We're above. Here's something to think about, guys. Here's something to think about. 2023. This is how we're ending traditional markets, okay? We are back at all-time highs. Is that not insane? Is that not insane? That's insane. Look, it's right there in front of you. We are at all-time highs for the traditional markets. For the Dow Jones, I don't care. What do you guys talk? What was everybody talking about? What was everybody talking about? The Dow Jones, the index, right? Let's zoom out here. This is the monthly right here. I'm going to show you guys the monthly here, okay? We are at all-time highs. This is nothing but an up and to the right chart. If you guys know what's happening fundamentally with the economies throughout the world, if you guys understand the policies that they're implying or that they're implementing and what they imply when they make their comments or statements whenever they have their Fed meetings or whoever's speaking, prime minister, whoever it is, if you guys really understand fundamentals, you guys will understand that this is going to be nothing but an up and to the right chart indefinitely forever. If you have a long enough time horizon in the markets, you're probably going to do well. And it's not my opinion. It's the opinion of the charts, guys. This is the Dow Jones throughout all this stuff that we've gone through. It doesn't matter. Conflicts, health scares, market collapses, whether it's in the real estate, banking sector, whatever it is, right? Right? Whatever we go through, it doesn't matter. We can pull this all the way back. And for the life of us, it has been nothing but up and to the right. Yes, we've had our down moments. We've had our scary moments. But if you have a long enough time horizon, and if you're doing this for, because I'm an investor, I'm not really so much of a short-term trader or anything like that. My trades are more like multi-months, if not most of the time, like yearly trades, like annual trades, right? I give things a lot of time to play out because I see myself more as an investor. But if you have a long on time horizon, you are doing nothing but up and to the right. Nothing but up and to the right. Look, if you got in during Corona, my friends, during Corona, which was right here, and nobody gets the bottoms, but let's just say from the wick lows here, we're on the monthly to now, and you just held, you're up 60.49%. Give or take. If you got the bottom bids on some of these things too, absolutely crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. PayPal entry, nice. Up on my PayPal entry. There you go. There you go. NASDAQ right now, guys. The NASDAQ, again, same thing. If you're just, this is the monthly, up and to the right charts. This is why I say what I say on my channel, the way I say it. Like, you can make a lot of money, sure, trading in and out, but a lot of people, majority of people, let me look into my eyes. Majority of people get wrecked trading. Very few people actually make it trading. And I'm just being real with you. But if you have a long enough time horizon and you get in on stocks and options and come on, like just things that actually have good fundamentals, that have good use cases. I don't know what the heck happened there. You're probably more than likely going to do just fine if you just set it and forget it, in the markets. It's not a guarantee, but I'm just saying, like, up and to the right charts for the NASDAQ, the S&P, up and to the right. Like, none of these charts, this is not my opinion. This is opinions of the charts. So again, guys, like, phenomenal year for 2023. Awesome. We absolutely killed it for a lot of these, even for the S&P. Again, we were showing you guys, look how we wicked down the S&P. We basically wicked down. We used our 4x4 DCA strategy. We didn't get all the entries we wanted, but we did get in. And so we rode it back up. Absolutely crazy. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at the traditional markets. I just really wanted to cover it. Look, guys, I think like I said it for a long time, I think we're going to end the year in a really positive note here. We can go on into the DXY. The DXY, again, faltering 102. It's down 0.88% right now. Let me get my big face out of the way here. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right here. I'm going to say it one more time to you guys. Let me show you guys on the weekly time frame. This is a dollar strength index on the charts here. We've been in this upwards channel for far too long, way too long, way too long. The general gist of how I perceive and view the not sorry, the Dow Jones, the DXY is we have uh, multiple year downturns. And when I say that, between 5 to 10 year downturns, 5 year upticks, multiple year downturns, 5 to 7, maybe like close, around there, 5 year upticks. It's right there in front of you. I'm not making this stuff up. And then thank you. Homestead, this weather is the best. And then we have, multiple year downs. This is the first time that we've had an uptick in a channel for price appreciation on DXY for more than just 5 years. 5 years, 5 years, multiple years this time. And if things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, my thoughts on my thesis, on my theory, and my conclusion that I'm going to draw from the charts, because that's all we can do. We don't know, right? Is we can just go by previous patterns and habits in the markets, right? And just go by math. More likely than not, we're going to have a multiple year downturn. That's just how it goes. That's why we have the sayings that we do. If things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, that's more than likely probability going to be playing out more likely than not. So yeah, I think again we're showing you guys in the past it's going to have ups and downs while we have this downturn. But again, I did all this math before. I'm not going to spend too much time because I know you guys are here for the Kuji. But I really do think if things repeat themselves or even come close to repeating themselves over the next decade or two, the dollar could lose so much strength that it could lead itself all the way down to 59.43. You think I'm crazy? You do you. I've made in investing, millions in investing, and I own multiple $1 million generating businesses in several different sectors in the markets, right? All the way from health to, well, I guess both of them are health because I own gyms, I own a dental practice with my wife, I own real estate, all of them very profitable. So you do you. That's just me. And it's not financial wise. This is just what I'm thinking because I know what's happening out there fundamentally. But yeah, what do you do though is the question when the dollar is losing strength and heading in its multiple year downturn. Well, if you're an investor and if you're a smart individual, I would say is you want to be parking your capital, your dollars in places that are going to be protecting it better and or hopefully generating yourself more value over a long period of time. You definitely don't want to put it in the bank, right? Where you're basically being diluted and it's burning a hole in your pocket based off the value of the dollar, purchasing power of the dollar, but inflation, right? Like you're basically screwing yourself over. You're trying to plug a hole, a huge gaping hole, like a cannonball hole with your finger. It's stupid. It's idiotic to me. So you want to be buying when it's losing its value on the downturn and getting into assets, whether it's crypto, whether it's physical precious metals, whether it's other commodities or stock options and stuff like that. You want to be getting into the markets even more. And I think I'm gonna wrap this all up. But again, we're on the weekly time frame. I think, guys, based off multiple years and just continuously looking at what's been happening out there, I'm going to point out a couple of things to you guys, okay? This is the weekly time frame using Market Cipher. Again, right here. I don't know if you guys can see this here because it's kind of jumbled up. We have red X's on the weekly time frame. I think the red X that we saw just recently on the weekly time frame kind of looks very similar to the red X's that we had here and the red X's that we had here. I think this is the beginning of this multiple year downturn in the markets or in the charts for the DXY. And I'm really hyper focused on capturing opportunities when they present themselves with my investments going forward. But that's if you guys want to know more, we'll get into it on some other streams. Today is about celebrating KUJIRA. I just have to talk about what's happening out there in the regular markets, in the muggle markets, as I like to call them, because the liquidity is all the same. The liquidity, it's always going to be the same. Like for the longest time in 2021, 2022, people, even earlier in 2023, people would always talk about like the correlation between the markets, especially the NASDAQ, right? Like how one day the crypto market's going to not be correlated to those markets. You're insane. You're insane. The same money in the world is always going to be the same money in the world. It's the big money is always going to be the same. So it's all about transferring your focus in the pool of money, right? At any given time, based on what's happening out there fundamentally, right? So it's all about liquidity shifting. That's all it ever is, guys. That's all it really ever is. And I think tech and crypto is going to be providing many opportunities in comparison to TradeFi. So again, the liquidity here from TradeFi, right? Like everybody's saying, once we get the ETFs and stuff like that, is going to start coming on over to this side of the pool or the barrel of water soon, when all those doors and when all those plugs start getting taken out of it, right? Those restrictions, those frictions, and it's going to flow. And it's not all it's gonna kind of even out, right? You're gonna see this big, it's like you have a dam in the middle of a barrel of water, and you start taking out these plugs. Like it's gonna eventually start flowing over it, but then it's gonna level out. And that's what's gonna happen when the DXY starts losing all this strength on the charts here. So I'm preparing myself for it, guys. I'm preparing myself for it. Silver. Oh yeah, we should go into silver, right? We should definitely go into silver, and then crypto, and then we should talk about Kujira, and we should be giving away some Kujira to people. I hope you guys have some Kujira addresses. I really hope you guys have some Kujira addresses, because if you guys are here and like I start ringing bells, oh, I almost picked it up and rang a bell, which means I have to give away Kujira, and you guys don't have it. I'm gonna be really, really happy because I like to keep my money, but sad for you at the same time. But very, very sad for you guys at the same time. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be really happy to keep my own money. Just joking. Guys, let's go into gold. Gold at $2,043. Basically almost to all-time highs again. It's not all-time highs. We still have some ways to go. Again, let's go to the daily time frame. You can see we have just smidgets to make ourselves, but basically all-time highs. Platinum right now up 2.38%. Has much more to go to reach all-time highs. Excuse me, you got two addresses. Nice. You ready. You ready, Crypto Streamer. You ready. Silver right now. Let me show you guys something on silver. And I'm not trying to talk you guys into this. But since you guys are Kujira people, like I want to let y'all know. I want to let y'all know, right? This is the monthly time frame for silver. This is a huge cup and handle pattern playing out on the monthly time frame. If that plays out, that's extremely bullish. Here's another reason why I really like silver, okay? Silver, paper traded silver versus physical silver that's out there right now, because there's a huge difference, right? Like really real self-custody, OG self-custody in the markets versus just buying and selling stuff on any platform that you want, Fidelity, Webull, whatever, right? Paper traded silver. The difference between the two is like over 200%. It's like over 200%. If things really, really hit the fan, and it could happen at any moment, and the people wanted to get back and like cash in their paper traded silver for physical silver, the depositories would not be able to fulfill that, and the price is going to increase dramatically and drastically to the upside. And the sweater is not ugly. It's beautiful. I never said it was an ugly sweater. I said this is my sweater. This is my sweater, Joe. What's up, Joe, by the way? I'm at work, so no sound. I love my sweater. Don't you be talking about my sweater. So yeah, like, obviously I'm a self-custody. Like I love holding my own assets. But I hold certain assets because of fundamental reasons. I consider myself more of a fundamentalist than anything else. Tank sound like a pilot. What's the out? Oh yeah, it's this stupid. I'm sorry, it's this stupid mic. So again, I apologize, guys, for whatever reason. This mic wasn't. I think I know why. I think it was unplugged. This mic wasn't working. So I very much apologize. Hold on one second. Let me actually see if I can switch this over. Let me see if I can switch this over real quick. Because if I can switch this over, I'd much rather be talking with this mic. Hold on one second. Input. I don't even see it. I don't even see it in there. Yeti stereo microphone. Okay. Testing. Nope. It's not working. Nope, it's not working. It's not working, so I'm not even going to try. It's not working. So again, guys, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with that mic. Of course, that's what it wants to do. But anyway, guys, so that's why I really like silver. And plus, it's obviously like I don't want to buy gold's top. Maybe, maybe other people do, but like silver has gone to these prices twice before in the past, which means it can go there again. And that would mean that I could see 100% upside on the price on the charts for silver, just in general, right? So like that's why I actually really like silver. Again, not trying to talk you guys into this. Oh my gosh, you're like the first person to ever do that, man. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Joe. Guys, if you guys don't know Joe, by the way, you guys got to check him out. He has also another great YouTube channel on YouTube, obviously. But definitely check him out. Is the mic working? Is that mic working? I will put it back on. I didn't see it firing up. Is it working? You guys let me hold on. Hold on. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. You guys. All right, testing. One, two, three. What did I say? Is it you or me? Is it working, my friends? It's working. Gosh, God. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I don't know why it wasn't firing off. Um, let me take that off so I don't hear myself. Okay, cool. Let's get into it, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Thomas. That was gonna bug me to death. I hate this thing. I don't know how people do it. I hate that thing. Okay. So that's why I really like silver. Copper is the best looking chart by any precious metal. I've been saying that for a long time. So it's kind of like it's kind of hard because like I'm a self custody kind of person, but to own enough copper like to make a difference, you'd actually have to have like a humongous safe, and it's hard to like transfer that much amount of copper. So like I hate to say this, but like paper traded copper, just because I love the chart, you could probably do very well with it. Like this is one of the best looking charts ever. The whole infrastructure for the world is ran on copper. So if you guys ever think copper is going away, you're absolutely insane. PAS, I really like PAAS. I've been saying it for a long, long time. It's kind of like my indirect play for precious metals because it's a mining company, but also semiconductors and chip manufacturing. That's why I like PAAS. And also because it has a really great chart where it's gone one, twice, three times in the past to this price level of right around 40 something dollars. And at where we're at right now, if it catches a bid and it has a really good run up, again, that's 152% possibility for being in PAAS. And like, so for that, like I've been really DCAing and looking into getting the PAAS more. How to get $5? How to get $5 into what? There's a lot of things you can do for $5. $5 is you could be here when I ring some bells, and we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's actually jump on into the crypto markets in general right now. Bitcoin actually having a little bit of a down day right now. It's 42,679 is the price for Bitcoin. Guys, we're not doing all too bad with everything being said. We're really not doing all too bad here. Like this is the daily time frame for the Bitcoin chart. You can see that we're still making stair-stepping movements, like trends still intact, my friends, since finding the low back here in November of 2022. Like really and truly, guys. I don't know how anybody can say any kind of FUD from the low here to basically where we are right now. You were up 173% for 2023. Like for the majority of 2000, like for all of 2023. So 2023 has been a tremendous year for Bitcoin while we're in this anticipation phase for the Bitcoin halving. So again, I will say while you're in profits, consider taking profits out. Like, gifts. Yes. What's up, Reese? What's up, my friend? I did say gifts. I did. Let's go from Bitcoin though, because I don't think we have to stay too much on Bitcoin and whatnot. It's kind of doing its thing and kind of cooling off a little bit. I would say what recently happened with the fall in price was basically just people being over extended with their leverage positions for Bitcoin. And so like it was just a flush per se. It wasn't really a flush, but it was a flush of over leveraged people in Bitcoin, which is super healthy for price action, right? Like we need to have people getting wrecked. We need to have people taking profits. We need to have our ups and downs. We need to have our ebbs and flows to have sustainable, healthy price appreciation long term on the charts. And that's what I'm seeing right now for Bitcoin. To be very honest, again, it's just stair stepping movements, which is really easy to kind of show on the charts. And with every step, like you guys should be anticipating the back test of previous support in the past. That's what has to happen. That's what happens every single time we go up. We back test previous resistance. We go up, we back test previous resistance. We go up, We maybe have to do it twice, then we go up again, and then we have to back test previous resistance. It's healthy. That's healthy, guys. Um, you're officially a ledger hedger right now. Need to start watching it. Yeah, I would appreciate it if you guys did, right? Like, we try to do our things. We don't do flashy things here. We talk about more fundamentals and healthy practices than anything else. But that's what's really changed the course for me over a long period of time. And like, I play the long game. Like, I don't leverage trade. I don't do any of this stuff. I practice healthy, sustainable things in my strategies, and that's what's helped me change me and my family's financial trajectory, right? And so again, guys, like, it's kind of hard to get like the viewerships because that's boring stuff, but it's the stuff that wins. It's the stuff that wins. Let's go off from Bitcoin. Solana's still catching a pretty good bid, up 1.88. It's at $71. We were sharing with you guys before the levels in the past. So again, I'm not going to sit there and 90 boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo and tell you guys I was calling out certain levels, but we have. It's been there. So if you guys don't believe me, go back and take a look at my whole year, 2 years of streaming, a little bit over 2 years. These charts don't change. These colors don't run, Frenchie. These colors don't run. These charts don't change either. It's been here. So you guys go fud somebody else. These charts have been here. I got me some Solana a long time ago. It's still sitting in Soulflare wallet, which is like, I need to even see what the hell is going on there. Hopefully nothing happened. But yeah, so Ethereum catching a little bit of a bid, a little bit of support, up 1.27% as well. Like we were showing you guys in the past, previous resistance probably holding up the support and also other things, right? But we had support, this trend line. This is why I don't move things on my charts. I leave them for the long haul. And we came up to it, and we're getting rejected off of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum's price action comes on the daily time frame, the 50 or the 200 SMA, which is right around 2,000 to about 1,800, and back test it, like I said, and then catches support and just goes on its way with the Bitcoin halving. That's what I'm saying about Ethereum. I have me a big bag of Ethereum still free, clear. Like, so I don't have any emotions tied to it. I'm just riding it out, seeing what happens. Let's get into Atom. Atom down 1.59% on the day. Again, I will say 90 boo-boo, stick your hand and doo-doo. We were calling out these 4x4 DCA zones, 750, 615, 460 for a long time. And everybody and their mom would like to tell you that I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but we caught these 1, 2, bada bing, bada boom from those levels. Like Moana, you say thank you, but you're up right now from those levels 87%. So if you're not taking profits, I don't know what to tell you. I already have more free and clear Atom to sit long term, not married to the bag. I'm just letting it go, right? It can do whatever it wants to do. But yeah, same thing with Atom. Like I would expect with this big run up to have a little bit of a pullback, and I'm anticipating that to be somewhere between here. It doesn't take a genius to see this here, but look, let me zoom out for you guys. You can see this right here, okay? A pullback to this level would be super healthy. So right around $10, $10.50, its previous average support, resistance. That's where I would first see that kind of support and resistance play happening for the Atom token. So if it goes to $10.50, don't go freaking out. Now it can also catch a bid here and get like, and skyrocket. Because again, I'll be very honest with you guys. If you guys look at the past price action for Atom, there's these huge gaping sections here that when basically from where we're at right now, when it catches some fuel, it skyrockets to the next level of about $17 to $20 here. Like, and then again, like it doesn't take a genius to see that in the price action in the past. Like, look at this here, right? We were here, the dotted line, we're basically there right now. It can pump straight through it and catch here previous support and or resistance. That's what I could see happening as well. But if you're taking profits, none of that stuff matters for Atom, right? So be a consistent profit taker. Let me go from Atom to our one and only sponsor, KUJIRA Network, guys, or the KUJIRA token. Oh, by the way, I feel so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. Hold on. I just noticed, and I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm sorry, Jacko Protocol. I got so caught up in the hype, in the spirit of things. They're gonna pull my other sponsorship. They're gonna pull my other sponsorship from Jacko Protocol because I totally just skated straight through it and I didn't even shout them out. I didn't shout them out. Patrick's watching right now going, I hate that guy so much. I'm pulling his sponsorship right now. Guys, if you don't know about Jackal Protocol, if you guys don't know about Jackal Protocol, I got to give another shout out to my only other channel sponsor, which is Jackal Protocol, guys. They have a great product. They are a storage, decentralized storage application, but much more than that. But if you guys are like me, and you guys see the use case of having a decentralized storage system, which is pretty cost effective, and of course the benefits of being on the chain and decentralized. I think you guys are probably living on the rock. I think this is a great product. I think more and more platforms, protocols, and teams and projects, like they could be as small as NFT projects, will start using these for the benefit of their target audience in the future. And I think this is going to be a strong play going forward. I'm sorry, Patrick. I got caught up in the Jackal hype, in the not Jackal, the Kuji hype, and the wanting to give gifts out and stuff like that. I'm a bad deal, dude. I'm a bad deal. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, everybody go, where's the gifts already? Give me the gifts. Okay, I'm sorry. I did my thing for Jackal Protocol. So I'm sorry. I feel so bad. I'm just a dude trying to do things. Rama's in the chat. I see you, man. All right, guys. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, I almost whipped myself with that stupid thing. Did you guys hear the bell? Did you guys hear that Kuji bell? Did you guys hear that Kuji Santa? First off, if you can't hear the bells, then you guys don't get any gifts. Like, you don't have Christmas spirit, right? If you don't hear the bells. It's not a cat toy. It's a freaking. I stole this from my decorations for my wife. It's a mistletoe. This is the only way. This is the only way I get action at home. Okay, so I start ringing the bell, honey. Sorry, I know that was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. All right, guys. What you gotta do in chat is type in your favorite Christmas song. Type in your favorite Christmas song. First 3 people that I see type it in is going to get some Kuji. Your favorite Christmas song, guys. Simon. James. Hold on. You guys are going fast now. So Simon gets it. Simon Storeback. I like that name. James gets it as well. Driving home from Christmas. And I believe Learning with Silent Night. All right. That's the first round. Okay. I'm going to reach out to you. So don't send me messages, guys. Don't send me messages later. Like I will reach out to you guys, and you guys will have to give me your guys's Kuji, or you know what? Yeah. I'll reach out to you guys, and yeah, we'll get you guys' Kuji addresses. So yeah, let me go here. All right, guys. All right. So that's the first one. We got plenty of Kuji to give away too. We got plenty of Kuji to give away. And I will say, if you win once, like you can't win again. You can't win again, because that's, you guys could have like those hacker fingers and just get everybody before everybody else. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually dive on in to the KUJIRA platform, and let's take a peek at what's been happening with KUJIRA. Okay. Because there's been so many great things happening. But first and foremost, before we get into that, let's actually take a look at the price token, our price for the token, which is the Kuji token here. Again, guys, I have a lot of stuff written on my charts here. But as you guys can see here, after catching, which is the average low right around March of 23, I guess you could say, if you guys wanted to count in here, the early part of January, 2023, this year, the early, like the beginning, right? If you want to say, nobody catches the wick lows though, but if you want to say from there, but I'm going to go from the average here in the past. From the lows here, the team and the community has been able to pull off a whopping, at the current moment, in a year's time, my friend, less than a year, 1,321% price appreciation on the charts. What an awesome year for Kuji. What an awesome year for Kuji, right? Everybody and their mama in the Cosmos ecosystem, not everybody, but a lot of people in the Cosmos ecosystem were coming out of the woodworks to, I don't want to say attack, but to doubt, to throw shade, to say this and to say that. This is, I will say this right now, and I'm a operations member for the Juno SubDAO. I'm an active community member with many other chains. I hold many Cosmos assets. So I'm going to say this with full disclosure, full transparency. With all that being said, this goes to show you that you don't have to follow the norm, because the norm of what everybody was saying back in the day was closed source, bad, closed source, not the ethos of blockchain. Like, we shouldn't have closed source, this and that. Look, I get it. I get that. I totally get it. I'm not discrediting it one bit at all. But I will say, you don't have to be cookie cutter. If you have a good product, if you have a good reputation, if you show a good track record, and you're engaged majority of the time while you're building, you can have aspects of your platform, of your protocol that is closed source to protect yourself and be successful. So this is proof of that. This is absolute proof of that. So anybody in the past who might still just be stuck in their ways here, look at your protocol. Maybe if you're a dev, if you're a founder, look at your position in whatever you're building and ask yourself, in comparison, especially you Cosmos people, is your chart for your token up 1,321% for one of the hardest years ever in crypto, 2023? And I'm not saying the closed source thing is the only reason why you should be doing that, but maybe it's because you didn't protect your thought process, your value capture, your intellectual, value. Because we see that happen over and over, not just in Cosmos, but over and over, where people steal ideas and they dilute them by running off with them. A lot of the stuff that we have in crypto, not just Cosmos, is just rehashed ideas that's happened on Ethereum, right? So, like, shout outs to the KUJIRA team for taking that flack, for taking that heat, and sticking to their guns, building, just building and staying, as we know right now, because we never know tomorrow, right? But staying engaged, staying true to their beliefs, and just building for the people, right? And showing that their intent was not in any kind of shape, form, or fashion to this day, as I make this video, in any kind of way ill to the ecosystem or the people coming onto their platform. Because there was a lot of people, well, it's closed source, so they're probably, we gotta be able to verify stuff. You never know. And I get it. I get it. But even open source things, people get rugged all day long, right? All day long. So I've been admittingly, working with KUJIRA, being sponsored with them, supporting them. I stuck my neck out, right? I was like, look, I'm gonna stick my neck out. Hopefully I don't get cut off, and hopefully I'm not proven wrong or stuff like that. So it's taken a long time, just like the stuff that I say on the charts, to be able to say this. And this is still just today, as I know it to be true today, because everything can change tomorrow. I don't know. But 99 boo-boo, I'll say it for KUJIRA, stick your head in doo-doo. Right? Does your chart say 1,321%? What's that one guy that's so popular on? Oh wait, the chart's over here. Right? Proof is in the pudding. You can do things on a sustainable and manageable, slow and steady way without having to give up every aspect of your product. just for the sake of being conforming to the norm, which the norm sucks anyway. The norm sucks in crypto. I'll be very honest with you. Um, how are these saucers? How are these saucers in the room? Are these saucers in the room? Ah, yeah. Are these people in the room? Guys, look to the left and look to the right of you. Do you see anybody that used to say those things? If you do see them, you guys stare at them like this. Yeah, stare at them like this. Phil, you know you were saying it. You know you were saying it. It's just yeah. So I wanted before we go into the Kuji platform and see what's happening there on today's price action alone. 7.71%. We broke $5, baby. Matter of fact, it went higher than that. It went higher. It went up to 558 for a good moment. But we broke the glass ceiling because it was a glass ceiling, in my humble opinion. It was meant to be broken, like the ceiling of Willy Wonka's factory, right? When they take off. Love that movie. Love that movie. And I think, my friends, a double-digit Kuji, especially in 2024, is inevitable. Let me say that one more time for you guys. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Do you guys know how many people are and how many teams and protocols are restructuring to do similar things that Kujira has been doing? And you know how many people are trying to duct tape their community and their partnerships and collabs with other places to resemble what Kujira is already doing, right? Like they're trying to, like, you guys. I don't want to speak for, but I'm telling you guys. Oh, little alpha. I'm gonna have Dove on the live stream on Tuesday. On Tuesday, Dove will be on the live stream, and we're gonna talk about all this stuff. We're gonna talk about more Kujira stuff, and he's gonna be on the live. He hasn't been on the live stream in the Cosmos ecosystem for the people for quite some time. So I'm honored to say that I'm gonna have him on the live stream. If you guys don't want to miss that one bit. I don't know. It depends on how much, John. It depends on how much Kuji you have, right? You might be hella rich, and then some people don't ever take profits and could be hella broke too. I don't know. Even right now, though, just do the math. Just do the, if you ignored, right? If you just ignored all of the FUD in the past for Kujira, right? And you were able to catch this bid at the bottom of like what 35 cents. How many? By the way, in the room, because there's like 33 people in the room watching live stream. How many of you guys? At what price point? You guys don't have to answer this, but I'm curious. At what price point did you guys catch your majority bid for your Kuji? Did you guys catch it at the low? Did you guys catch it at 50 cents, a dollar? Like, where did you guys catch Kuji? Where here did you guys get in on the Kuji hype train? Where did you guys say, oh, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm getting in. Sorry, I swore. 65 cents to 85 cents. Nice name. That's good. That's a good bid. Joe says Kujira needs a vault with a single index token to facilitate onboarding of new people. They can buy one token and have price action of Kuji plus other Kuji products. That's not a bad idea. Simon says between 40 cents to a dollar. Average is 1.27 is nice. That's still good. 55 cents, 65 cents. Man, a lot of you guys are DJs up in here. Look at you guys. 60 cents, 53 cents. A lot of you guys at half a dollar or below, or right about. Look, Indigo, it says 48 cents. You guys are insane. Insane. So let's just, okay. So let's just say you bought, I don't. Well, let me ask you guys this again. You guys don't have to answer. This is just awesome to see these kind of things. Again, you don't have to dox yourself fully and tell everybody. And don't FUD this either, by the way. Don't enlarge, like, like how big are you? Like above 6 inches. Don't do that. Just be real. How much money though did you spend buying on average at that price point? Was it $1,500, $1,000? Did any of you guys like just go, ooh, I'm pushing it on the table, $5,000 to $10,000? Like, how much did you buy at that price point? That's what I want to know. DJ says, okay, I'm sure my messages are not visible now. No, they're there. There's a lot of them, so I don't see them. I'm sorry. Damn, Felix bought 40K. Simon bought 10K. A round number would be nice. Yeah, dude. 18 for 200. That's still a good one, right? Non currently bankrupt. So it says none. I'm not laughing at you being bankrupt, but it's just the honesty, man. Not enough. Yeah, never enough. Never enough. 1K. Nice, Mr. Pineapple. Nice. I love it. I love it. You know what? Speaking of that, again, you guys, Simon, James, and everybody who won previously, you can't win again. So I'm sorry, guys. But let's in the chat, the first three people that tells me what their favorite fruit, get some Kuji. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Make it fast, make it fast, make it last. Mr. Pineapple's favorite fruit, though. Make sure it's a fruit, because some people don't know what fruits are. Name says apple. DJ says banana. There you go. 2. I need one more. Apple. We got 2 apples, so you got to come up with better. You got to be faster than that. You got to be faster than that. Apple. Kent says pineapple. Nice. So we got Kent learning. Oh, we got we got name. I'm sorry. Get you guys' hopes up. Name, Dgen, Steve. Nice, Steve. Apple, and we got Kent. So Dgen, Steve, name, Kent was the first 3 that I saw. That's what I saw. Nice. Kiwi. Who the hell put kiwi? Indigo. Nice choice. A kiwi is delicious. A kiwi is so delicious that you could. Crypto Schumer also says kiwi. You can just eat a damn kiwi with the skin. I don't care. I'm that much of a DJ. I will just eat the damn kiwi with the skin. Solu says kiwi. Love kiwis. Kiwis is one of my favorite fruits ever. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. So far we got 6. We've got 6 winners. Nice. Let's go into the KUJIRA platform. Tomatoes, so good. Hey, can't join, but listen. Bad Fat says, listen, input, just popping in to say, man, I appreciate you, Bad Fat. Bonjour, Blau, bonjour. Can't, who the hell put kiwi? Who the hell put kiwi? I love kiwis, man. Kiwis are the shit. Kiwis are so good. So good. Actually, let me go off before I go in to the KUJIRA. I can't show you guys this wallet. I can't show you guys this wallet right here. Let me go to this wallet here. Oops. Okay. Let me go on to this wallet here. First thing that we're going to do, we're going to go take a look at Fin, their order book, okay? We're going to jump on into Fin, their order book here. Another thing you hear in crypto live streams, the winner ticket, what? Kiwis? Yeah, especially Home said, gotta run. Have fun, Home Pleb. Appreciate you coming in, man. Guys, let's take a look at Fin real quick, and let's take a look at some of the featured tokens on Fin. Of course, you can see the KUJIRA pairings here. You got 3 of them: USK, USDC, and we also have XLR USDC. The XLR USDC is up 16.95. USDC is up 13.9, and then we got USK is also up 16.9 as well, with a little bit of difference in each percent. Again, we've already looked at the Kuji chart, but what an awesome thing to watch, right? And one thing that I really love about being in the KUJIRA ecosystem and partaking in Fin, right, is I don't know how much you guys understand, but you guys are being able to participate in one of the only places that you can really see the order books and be a market maker and play that same game that everybody else is playing on somewhat of a fair and level playing ground. Like it's a very unique thing for most of crypto, to be very honest with you, because most of them are listed, like they have listings everywhere, right? Like they all play these teams and protocol founders and stuff like that. Like they all play the same game where it's like, oh, we're going to pay for this listing, or we're going to seed this big amount of liquidity for these exchanges and then the market makers and stuff like that. Like you don't get to see those kind of things. Blau says, according to Kuji, would still monitor that huge daily bearish divergence. Yes, there's, I mean, yeah, when price goes up as much, like there's going to, again, it's just a basic, like what goes up is going to come back down, guys. So, and by the way, shout outs to Blau. I've known that gentleman for quite a long time. His TA is, and his perspective and what he says. If you guys don't follow him on Instagram, or not Instagram, he does Instagram. Who does anything on Instagram anymore? On Twitter, you guys probably should. He gives really good reminders of perspectives and like possibilities. Not telling you guys financial advice, but he does always give really good reminders of like the possibilities that could play out. Shout out to you, Bo. Welcome, my friend. I hope your day's going well. Mm. Good coffee, good coffee, good price action, good coffee. But again, even if we get that daily bearish divergence, good for price action, right? Long term, we need to actually have sellers in order to have more buyers. Like I'm not going to keep buying absolute green candles every single time. Like I'm just not. This just not me. I will buy somebody else's fear though. So like we need to have that. That's something to keep in mind, right? Um, the Kuji to Atom is doing quite well as well. It's up 14.65 on the books here. But again, going back to the books, like I absolutely love. You can see this in many different parts of the KUJIRA network as well, or the KUJIRA platform. But if you just look at their order books here, you can see the bid and the sell pressure all the way up. Like, look, it's pretty light all the way through here. Like it's right here in front of you. This is not my opinion here. And you can go to any one of these. This is the Kuji to USK book, right? So you can see right here, the sell pressure right now for this pairing, super light, all the way up to $5.43, $5.50, right? Super light, super light right now. Where it gets really hot and heavy is that $5.65 and coming up to $6. It gets pretty heavy here. But in all actuality as well, it's fairly light. Like it's still fairly light sell pressure for this pairing for the USK, right? Like you're looking at it right now. This is what, maybe 20K, 20. Oh, well, okay, maybe 35K in all of sell pressure leading up to $6 on this pairing on the USK. That's nothing. That's spit. That's nothing. That's a snowball in hell right now. That's what that is as far as sell pressure. And you can see it because it's displayed right on this section right here is the total USK and the total Kuji, right? Like you just add it all up. I'm not adding up because I'm not going to do it on the stream, but it's like what? Maybe 50, maybe 35 to 50. I don't know, 50K. That's still nothing. That's still nothing. And then if you start looking up here, $6.21, $6.25, there's some real good sell pressure here, right? Somebody's selling here some good amounts when it gets up to this. So the ability to be able to see these on the books for the pairings that you're looking at, and you can see these with others, right? With others, you can go on Coinbase, you can see the same thing. You can go onto your other exchange, you can still see these things. But the difference is here, there's no other bigger outside market makers, exchange market makers, and other people. Like here, it's a condensed amount. So it's I don't want to say it's fair because there's no such thing as fair in investing and or trading. This is war. Everything's fair in love and war. But yeah, like you go to the USDC pairings here, you can see that a lot more people have, a little bit more sell pressure here for the USDC pairings here. But even up here, like you go to 677, 10,000, 13,000, 9,000, basically 10,000. Here, 15, 20,000. That's at that $6 range, $6 to 620. But right now, even on this pairing, excuse me, from where we are from where we are right now, but basically 530 all the way up to 550, there's nothing there. There's nothing there right now. I hope Kuji scam wicks to $100. I always have those scam wick limit orders like these right here would be awesome for USDC. Boop, scam wick right back up, right? With all your connections to Kuji, do you have anyone that could break down Orca buying liquidation assets? What do you mean break down? Like explain it? Yeah, we can have Dove. Tune in for Tuesdays. Dove will be on the stream on Tuesday, next Tuesday, because I got to travel on Wednesday, I think. But anyway, you guys get the general. You guys get what I'm saying here. You guys can see all of this stuff here, and there's also better ways to actually see the bids on any of these books on the other platforms that they have. Orca is like setting limit orders for flash crashes. Yeah, so you can set bids. That's a really thank you. That's a great elevator pitch, Joe, for like setting bids on this here. If you don't like just putting the limit orders and having it sit here, limit orders are kind of sketch too, to be honest with you. I like limit orders, but they don't necessarily always mean that they fill. Like if they're super fast crashes, I've had them before where they don't fill, and it's super upsetting. So something to think about with that. Let's go into some of the other featured tokens that or pairings that they have on Fin. Wink right now is up 62.12%. Wink right now, 62.12%. Insane. Insane. Wrapped so because the liquidity. That's why it's moving slow. Need to have more people bringing or bridging over Sol, right? Just like anything, you could have wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped ETH over here. Like you need to have more liquidity in those pools. You need to have more people wrapping it over. Sonar wallet is simple. You can kindly add. Sorry for coughing, guys. Just the season for me and my allergies. Asking the developer if we can have option of replacing all stake return. Something we'll bring up again, guys. We'll have Dove on the show on Tuesday, and that'd be great questions for Dove. Max 4.5 in liquidity. Yeah. So again, like shout outs to the Wink crew. Like who caught a bid here? Again, we're looking at the 2 hour here. Who caught bids here for Wink? Did anybody catch Wink? Wink, wink. Did anybody catch Wink? Wink, wink. No? Nobody caught Wink. Nobody at all caught Wink. With what was that? Look, hold on a second. Let me. With everything that was happening, because basically, like the sentiment was anything gets listed on KUJIRA. Basically, at that time, like, anything that got listed on KUJIRA was going to catch a lot of support. Like that was like the joke within, but really wasn't a joke, but within circles, right? It was like, but it doesn't matter what they list. If they list something, I'm going to go ahead and get into it just a little bit, right? Like, don't full blown degen, but I was going to get into it a little bit. It doesn't work for all of them, but like that's surprising because there was a lot of people saying that. Excuse me. Missed the public sell. Yeah, I admitting that I missed it too. I did get a little bit of Wink. Not enough, obviously, but I did get I think my entry was somewhere in the middle of all this range right here. It's up 250. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, it's insane. Like I think I don't have to go back and look at my other wallet. I didn't catch enough of it, but I caught it somewhere around this price point. And so where it's at right now, that's 300. Oh my gosh. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Bid on Wink on the pilot launch. Yeah, I think actually so going back, I think Dove recently just put out a tweet about that. And like that was one of the cool features about Pilot. Like they have a lot of cool things for KUJIRA, right? Like if you go back to their main page here, you can see that there's multiple extensions to this body. There's Orca, Fin, obviously Ghost, which not a lot of people use their money market. I should take that back. I don't know a lot of people that use their money market. I love money markets, but I haven't run across many people talking about it or using it. Then there's Bow and then Pilot. Pilot is where, like, if you have an idea, if you have something that you're going to launch, it's a place where you can launch your product or idea and catch a fair evaluation per the community by doing so. It's a great way to raise your capital or to seed your product or your thoughts. So I think that's where Wink. That's how they did it, and what a great example of like that actually working out. Like, look at the charts again. If you go back to Fin, just look at the damn chart. Like, wow, that's another great way that hasn't been the norm so far in the Cosmos ecosystem to do things, right? And that's again, like the one thing I really love about KUJIRA is they just really just bucked that whatever that social sigma of like you got to conform to doing the things the way that we do things. Look, what did Albert Einstein say? I don't know because I'm not that smart and I can't remember. But we can't solve the problems with the same level of thinking that got us there. If you guys ever heard that saying from Albert Einstein, we cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that brought us those problems. And that's for the longest time, like what I've watched within the Cosmos ecosystem, especially, but to be honest, the greater crypto landscape. Like these people that bring these things, which I don't think they meant to bring problems, right? Like it was just snowballing, and things, happen that way. But it's kind of like what I've been saying. Like we can't have our rescuers being the same people who were our abusers. Then we have Stockholm syndrome, and what the hell is that? Like, right? It's not to say that change can't happen and people can't become better and work out their issues and iron out the wrinkles in whatever is happening for whatever they're building. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying the people who are shouting from the rooftops, you got to understand why they're shouting from the rooftops, right? Why socially and financially are they shouting in the tone and in the way that they are, right? Think Rio is a pilot currently, not red. So interesting enough, I did buy some Rio. Actually, we should go back and check out some Rio. I did, and again, I didn't ape into it either, but I did buy some Rio, just for the plain fact of like what I said earlier, right? Like anything that launched on Kujira basically caught a bid. This not so much. This one I know I caught this one when it came back and tested the launch, like what it launched at, and I caught a small bit here. Now it well, I missed the good part to DCA because it's like just shy underneath. Um, but it's climbing out of the grave. So it's really funny because like that I did do this, and this is like the one time Rio didn't, but I'm not shaking from my position. I still have it. I still have it, to be honest with you. And if it dips back down again, I will protect my position by DCAing back into it. I'm going to do that. Ambito, what's up, Ambito? Uh, Esker says pilot, by the way, co-created between Kuji and Fusion team. Fusion crazy undervalued given the work products. Oh, let's look at that. Let's look at that. Excuse me. Fusion, Fuzn, I call it Fusion, is Fusion, cruising for the Fusion. It's like cruising for the bruising. Up 36.71%. 36.71%. Again, guys, one of those things, if you just caught any of these featured listings or pairings, like, what a crazy, crazy chart. Sex Mexi is now competing with Finn, both having 2.3 mil volume. The sell walls is narrowing while there is not enough to sell the incoming walls. Yeah. Yep. Twitter hacks, ledger hacks, sim swap attacks, everything pumping like crazy, et cetera, et cetera. It's crazy. It's been a crazy, great time. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. We were talking about, let's go into the one that everybody has been talking about a lot when it comes to recent listings for Kujira and Finn, which is the Nutsack token. A lot of people know about the Nutsack token, or what is it? NSTK. Okay. So I caught this and I actually put that out there. I wasn't giving you guys financial advice, but I told you guys where I was going to reinforce my position, and that literally was like down here. Just for the plain simple fact of what it does and what it's going to potentially be producing as far as a product goes, and as far as service goes, with all the pairings that I suspect is going to be coming on and pairing and launching within the Kujira network. Like the writing was on the wall for me. Like it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. So I went in on it. I went in on it really good, and I'm happy about it. Excuse me. I have like this deep thing right here. I don't know what the hell. Who else? I'm going to ask you guys again. Who else caught some nut sacks? Can I say it like that? Who else caught some nut sacks? It better be more than the last time I asked this. Who else? Who caught the rewards? Because you guys got airdropped this. That's a good name. That's a good reminder. Who claimed it? And then who bought more? Oh no, Degen. Degen says, actually missed this. And I've been staking since day one on Terra. The day I unstaked for higher yield, it dropped. Oh my gosh. Always grab my but done. Always grab my sex. You almost bought it rock bottom. Nice, Felix. Only staking rewards. But still, if you held your staking rewards, right? I have this thing about staking reward or like what I get airdropped. I always claim a little bit of profits because I would feel like a complete ass if I don't take some kind of profits on an airdrop. But then the majority of it, I just let it ride. Dying over here, guys. I'm dying. Um, you bought more nuts around 13 cents. Later, Blau. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Uh, been going heavy on PLNK. Thanks to them being so quiet. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. PLNK. Are they not featured? Are they not on the featured list? I thought they were. Oh, 79%. 79% on the day. Holy crap. I did not. No, I got the airdrop. I did get the airdrop. And I didn't sell any of it. But wow. Wow. Let me look at this. Let me look at this sell wall real quick with you guys. Let's look at it with you guys. So there's a good amount of bids here, right around this price, 35 to 27. Not a lot of selling. And this USK is the only thing it's paired with right now, right? Yeah. USK is the only pairing, right? If it's not injective, I ain't buying. I was down like 50% on my pink PLNK plank buys a week ago. So damn. Pulling a lot. Yeah, dude. The staking. Here's another thing too. Here's another thing I want to say about staking your Kuji, right? Not only like were you exposed to a lot of these drops, because I think you got from the nutsack, you got for did you get Wink for staking too? I can't remember. No, you didn't. It was on the stuff, right? But you got PLNK. You're not getting geolocked, depending on where you are geographically, at least so far. Haven't been seeing anybody get geolocked, right? They did the pilot launch, okay, and that's another big win in my book. Like all the airdrops that you're getting is not being restricted for based on where you are. There's no geolocks, right? And so like I'm gonna tell Dove when he comes in here, and I'm just like I get it, the conforming and stuff like that. Maybe I get it a little bit, but like that is not why I came in crypto. It was so I can interact with anybody with lowered fees and quickly and cost effectively and transparently as possible whenever I choose for whatever reason I choose. That's why I got into crypto, right? Um, amongst it, okay, I want to make money too. But when you geolock people, like I don't even want to play there anymore. I don't even want to play there anymore. Like, it's like I don't. That's just me though. That's just me. Um, I'm here to bring new tech and money to third world surf communities. Yeah, surf communities. Right, right on, dude. Right on. I'm from Hawaii. Grew up in the surfing world, man. Surfing mecca. I don't think it's Hawaii is, but like Hawaii, mecca. Um. Anyway, guys, so that's another reason why I really like KUJIRA. And by the way, we got 32 people that's just sticking around. I know it's because you guys want some more. Right? You guys want more. So far, we got 6 winners right now. 6 winners. First three people. If you won before, guys, just be happy you won. We can't be triple or double dipping. First 3 people to type in your favorite token launch that happened on Fin. Just said Kiwi Blue. Favorite token launch that happened on Fin. First 3. Let's go. Come on. Foggy. Crypto Shroom. Cryptic Shroomer. Sorry. And okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Just stop. You guys all lose. Everybody else lost already. All right, I gotta write this down. Fog donkey. I love it. Cryptic Shroomer and Finn's Surf. Awesome. So you guys also want yourselves some free Kuji. Some free Kuji. Don't message me. I will reach out to you guys one way or another. I have all the names here. I might have to actually well, you know what? You know what? This is the way I think this is the way we're gonna have to do it actually. I didn't think this through. I literally, guys, I talked to Dove this morning and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a stream and let's celebrate right now. So I really did not think this through. If you guys don't have this, go get it. But you're gonna have to follow me on my Twitter handle here, and then I will find you. You're gonna just message. You're gonna have to follow me and message me actually, if you want. Here, I'm inviting a whole bunch of people to get to scam and send me shitty links. I don't know how else to do this, by the way. We'll find a way to reach out to you guys. If I can't find a way to reach out to you guys on YouTube, I will find a way to reach out to you guys there. Period. Or you guys can join our Discord, which again is linked to the Twitter handle and also in our YouTube. You guys can find that there, and then you guys can. I'll find you guys there as well. But I have all the names, and we have the replay. It's going to stay up there. So I'm a man of my word. You can ask everybody else. I'm a man of my word. But yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't think that. I was like, how am I going to message you on YouTube? I don't know how I was going to message you on YouTube. Let's go back in. Let's go back in real quick. Let's see. Is there any other crazy Finn pairing? How did Manta do? Roar. Okay, we can look up Roar for sure. Already followed. Cool. Roar is up. Ryan the Lion, 9.75% on the day. Wow. We're on the 4 hour here. Look at that. Let me go to because Roar's been out for a little while, so it has some price history right here. Big cup. Not so much to the tippy top, but for the average, right? I'm a weird person, guys. I'm very weird with my TA. Things don't necessarily have to fit to like a exact box for me for it to actually hold weight. It just does it for me. It could come close to just rhyming. That's why I was showing you guys before, honestly. If you guys were kind of wondering like, hey, that's kind of a wonky looking cup and handle. To be very honest with you guys, for like the TradeFi markets, like when I show this every single time before we go into crypto markets and stuff like that, because I think it really matters. But the reason why I do it like here is because it's on averages, right? Like it's kind of wonky. It's not the best one and stuff like that. But if it even comes close to resembling like a pattern of sorts, I will track it and just project it out and see what happens. Because there's a lot of times if things don't necessarily fit like exactly into the box, the algorithms and the things like the bots and stuff like that are programmed to follow certain parameters don't care. Like they will just hit these things. Like that will play out, the low will play out, the high will play out, and those bots are set. And I know they're out there. So like these people that like, oh, these XYB or butterfly patterns are like, oh, it's not in this descending, ascending, or it's not as flagpole, whatever, to exact 3. It didn't have an Elliott wave or like 5 points. Like I get all of those. I get it. But the market doesn't care about why you justify what you're looking at in the way that you're looking at. It really doesn't care. And I've been in the markets far too long to not think that way. It doesn't care. And so like, that's why some of my things look that way. So like, I just want to point that out to you guys. If you guys were wondering earlier, like, hey, that's kind of a stretch. Like this one looks a lot better for the cup and handle on the daily time frame for the NASDAQ. The Dow Jones is a bit of a stretch. The SPX, a little bit, it's better. Not as bad as the Dow. not as good as the Nasdaq, but it's still there, right? It was still there. Preferably, I would like to have this handle play out a little bit more, but nonetheless, like, it chooses what it wants to do, because that's, things don't necessarily have to repeat themselves. They could just come close to rhyming or resemble, a pattern of significance, and just still carry through. It really could. And so, like, I just want to point that out to you guys. Like, people get so caught up and they watch YouTubers that their whole thing is this TA, and that's like their whole jam is TA this, and which I get it, but I really do honestly think, is it frozen? I really do honestly think that fundamental, like, TA is a lagging response to what's happening out there fundamentally in the world. If you know what's happening out there fundamentally in the world, that's going to directly affect what's happening on the charts, then you're already ahead of the curve. You're already ahead of TA, and you're already going to kind of like be able to not have to worry about like these points in here and having to justify any of your fucking patterns whenever you're trying to make things like have their rhyme for their reason and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, that's just my rant about that. Hopefully the chat's not frozen. Guys, okay, let's get off real quickly. And let's, because we love Kuji, but we've already been here for almost an hour and a half. I want to wrap this up in about 8 minutes. Let's quickly go through real quickly. And while we still love Kuji, let's quickly go through some of the other things happening in our ecosystem, just so that you guys are aware, because, Kuji does touch the greater Cosmos ecosystem and beyond. So let's do that. Could you use my baby? Use my baby. Stars, the Stars token. If you guys like NFTs, right? Which I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The Kuji community and the Stargaze community have, like, again, what a great way to blend the two communities together. Recently, with their NFTs that launched, Plucky Penguins. The mantas, which I got a whole bunch of those. What a great way to bring it back, right? And show synergies and show true collaborations in the communities throughout. But Stars having a really good time recently as well. Stars up. This is the osmosis chart via Stars from its low here of right around 0.005 to where we are right now in less than about 60 days, 56 days. It's up 344%. Stars is in it since 2020. Yeah. Yeah. Stars, baby. What's up, Signal? What's up, man? What up? What up? What up? So like I love, we did NFT Nashville. I think I'm wearing the NFT Nashville shirt. If you guys don't know. Yeah, no. Just yep. This is the original NFT Nashville shirt. Let me show off this bad boy right here. Look at this beauty. Stargaze was our lead sponsor, our main sponsor for that event. First truly community-driven and supported event for the Cosmos ecosystem in the USA ever. Super proud of that. Shout outs to Signal. Shout outs to Joe. Shout outs to Little Gains from not only Cosmos Spaces, but he's also part of Stargaze as well. Without those gentlemen, without everybody else that helped bring it all together, to me, everybody was there. Like, like everybody was there. Like, huge. Like, we want to do it again. And by the way, a little bit of alpha for you guys. Okay, for all you Kuji people that are here, I've been talking to Dove about it. I want not just Dove. I want the Kuji community, the Kuji network, to also be the lead sponsor for the next event that we do here. And so, like, we've already been talking. Why you guys think I've been talking? So be on the lookout for that, guys. Tank, have you messed with the trading bots on Helix Injective yet? Would be interested to see how you approach setting up those. No, I need to. You know, when they put out their tweet not too long ago about Injective and Kuji and all this stuff, it kind of reminded me that I've been wanting to go over there and check that out for a while. But yeah, I want to be sponsored by the Kuji. Right, Nismo. What's up, Nismo? Everybody loves some Kuji. I mean Kuji. Kuji, both. Anyway, guys, Stargaze doing great. Evmos right now. My Evmos chart. I gotta do some Evmos chart right here. Just stuck in limbo. Osmosis up 8.88%. Really catching that bid recently. And I'll be honest. I wrote off Osmo unless some fundamental things change. Unless they got up above 44.62, they blew past that. I'm located in Nashville, Tennessee, in the USA. Well, saw your tweet. Nothing better to do at the moment. Appreciate you, girl. Appreciate you, girl. Um, Shout outs to Sunny. Shout outs to everybody else. Like Osmos is doing really, really well. Back up to a critical level right now, which is above $1. It needs to get much, much higher than that. Can it do it? Can it get guys? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think that osmosis could ever get back to its glory of, let's not say $10, but like $5? Do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think the Osmo token can get back to the glory? No FUD, no nothing. But do you guys think so? What's my view on the tension between Cosmos communities? I love all of them, but some seem to try to FUD Kuji. Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm on. So again, full transparency. I'm a operation member for the Juno community for the Juno subDAOs. I'm an active holder for many tokens within the Cosmos ecosystem. I'm an active participant in discussions throughout. Um, I said it earlier. Uh, Kuji is a great example of bucking the norm and not having to conform to the norm, which is broken, right? Which is absolutely broken. The norm is stupid. It sucks. This whole like closed source, you have to show us everything or else we're going to FUD the hell out of you. Like I preached this earlier on for a long time, so I'm going to try not to go into it again. But I think it's stupid. I think, like Albert Einstein said, I'm going to keep because I think it's a great saying. We can't keep using the same train of thought that brought us these problems to solve these problems, right? We can't. Oh, are they private? Okay. Let me hold on, because I used to get so many of them. I'm gonna open them up. I'm gonna open them up here in just a little bit, guys. So I'll open up my DMs for the next 24 hours to be public. Hold on one second. Let me do it. Let me do it. You know what? I'll do it in after the stream. I'll do it after the stream, so I don't have to like have you guys sit here because I do want to wrap it up here in just a minute. I got 2 minutes. Dove recent posts point out they've been sorting out how to help small businesses. Nobody thinks of that. Yeah. I'm a small business owner. Like I own multiple businesses. Like this is why I've vibed with Dove and the Kuji community and the team for a long, long time. Like everything just jives with me. But with that being said, I absolutely like Shrimp Gang OG collection 2K to double bad kids smell. Yeah, I think, dude, I have some. I didn't ever get. I wish somebody would give me one of the OG Shrimp Gangs. I have a lot of the Avatar ones, but I wasn't able to. I don't know why. I don't know why I missed that or whatever it was, but I missed the OG one. And so like I'm kind of sad about that. But I have a whole bunch of the Avatar ones. But yeah, I could see that because if Bad Kids is like the OG NFT things, imagine when Kuji's like when people actually wake up, and I think they are, they're going to be looking at the OGs like the Kuji Avatar, Shrimp Gang. They're going to look at Manta. They're going to look at Penguins. They're going to look at all of them that have that tie. And they're going to be like humble opinion. I think they're going to flood into them. So yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Quick, let me go quick through this again, guys. I'm sorry. Um, so Osmosis catching a really good bid. Akash, I've been showing you guys Akash for a long time on KuCoin. It's up 8.87%. You guys know that I mined Zephyr using CloudMost through Akash, proof of stake rewards, paying for all of that. Like really, really been putting out a lot of videos for that. Check them out on YouTube. We're going to be working something with Balance DAO in a little bit when it comes to Zephyr and Akash and Juno and maybe even Kuji too, if I can figure out how to fit it in. Link up 0.95% right now. Let's go to some of the other ones right now. Tia just blowing away. It's at 13.71. It's up 13%. That's insane. Zeph up $28 after having a good sell off right now. It's up 5%. I think people are waking up. I would not sleep on Zeph at all. I don't care if you guys think that it's a scam because certain people talk about it. Read the white paper. Listen to my spaces a little bit more. I'm not trying to convince you into it, but I see a huge use case for Zeph. Juno up 5.89%. It's at 68 cents. It's trying to fight to get back to 70. Again, shout outs to Balance. Shout outs to Juno. Shout outs to everybody else. We're figuring out how to bring Zeph and Juno and Balance all together to make this work. DYDX up 0.2, almost 3%. It's I'm getting mixed up because it's up 2.91 and the price is 2.93. So shout outs to DYDX. Neutron, look, with everything being said, guys, Neutron also doing really, really well. Shout outs to Soy and everybody else over there at Neutron, 7.8% up. I bought a good bag of that. Had to because you guys geo-locked me, but just for the sake of buying it, I bought some Neutron, some DYDX, some TIA. I had to buy all of those. I just had to. It's like just because I like making money. But love my positions that I'm all in. Cosmos ecosystem in general, just rocketing right now. What a great time. All right, guys, let's pick just one more winner. Let's just pick one more winner because we have 9 and I want to round it off to 10 right now. Let's pick one more winner, okay? So shake them both. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them. I really am honored to not only be sponsored, but to be a representative, I guess, because as you're a sponsor, you're kind of representing the KUJIRA community and the KUJIRA platform in a sense, right? And I just want to say, I said this to Dove and the rest of the team earlier, like, while a lot of protocols and teams FUD content creators or influencers, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I'm an influencer or whatever. I just go live. That's all I do. I don't know. But while it's hard to find support in doing this kind of stuff, because most of this stuff comes at a loss to me, I've given away thousands of dollars of my own money throughout this journey, and very few teams or communities or even people, like most people, I'll be honest, they don't care. They just want to come and take and go. It's hard to catch that kind of support, whether it's by viewerships or like teams wanted to sponsor you. I'm a big softy deep down inside, guys. I'm a big softy deep inside, so I'm like getting all choked up about it. I just want to say to Dove and the rest of the team and the community for KUJIRA, thank you guys for you guys, along with my recent sponsor that I got from Jackal, were like the only long-term, just said, F it, like we like Tank, we're going to support you. We like what you're doing. And that means a lot. Like, you guys didn't have to do that. Like, I get $500 worth of Kuji a month, and I stake the vast majority of it. I take a sliver, like maybe $25 to $50, depending on what's happening at any given moment, and then I just stake the rest, and then I use the rest of that Kuji to give it away to everybody else, just because I really like the product, I like the platform, I want more people to get engaged with it, and they need Kuji to do so. So I give away the rest of it, and I don't ever want to be sell pressure to anybody, so I just stake it. Even now, I've just staked the vast majority of it. I don't do anything with it. I'm probably not going to do a lot with it for the long haul. Like, I'm just in it, right? Like, I make a lot of money outside of crypto. And even with that being said, even if this is like peanuts for me, I will say, like, emotionally and effort wise, it means a lot. Like, it really does mean a lot, because the Cosmos Hub community, like, you'll get no support everywhere else and anywhere else, even the places that you frequent a lot. Like, it's really hard to find teams and people and individuals who don't just want to take all the time, but also want to build and take an investment, not only an investment on you. Like, KUJIRA takes their investment on their community. Like, their whole thing is they're not just taking people from people, they're actually reinvesting back into people. And I can't say thank you enough to the entire community, Dove and Kohan and everybody else that's involved in the team. Like, it really means a lot to me. So thank you guys very much. With that being said, I appreciate that, Ken. With that being said, the Discord channel should be linked. If it's not working, guys, I'll get you guys a link in just a second here so you guys can follow. Oh, maybe it's because, again, it's hard to find support. It needs to have a thing. I can give you guys a new link, though, real quick. Hold on one second. Invite people. I'll reset the link real quick. I should do this before generate new link, copy. This is our Discord channel, guys. Feel free to join us there. Okay, just a new link for everybody. But yeah, with that being said, let's pull one more person. And you know what? It's not going to be the first. It's not going to be the first. I want to take a minute and read these. Give me the reason why you are appreciative for Christmas and being where you are right now. Like, what's your favorite thing about Christmas? What do you love about this season? Tell me something positive, guys. Tell me something positive. I want to read a couple of and end it on a positive note. Like, what are you grateful for? What are you happy for in your life? With everything happening, what are you most grateful for? Lordy says, you, I appreciate you, man. Rise says, family, nice. Family time, Kelly. Kelly, shout outs. Kelly, long term supporter of my Chicken Tacos. Thank you too, man. Oof, got busy at work. It's all good, man. George says, giving something to people that are not as lucky as I am. There you go, buddy. Felix, my kids. I'm a father, two crazy boys. It's a battle, ain't it? Though it's a weird. Some days you love them, some days you hate them, but gosh, you love them more than not. Like it's a weird relationship being a parent. Uh, I learned DeFi, lending, borrowing, etc. through Kuji, so thankful for that. Nice, Thomas. My dad passed this year. I moved back to San Diego to help my parents out. Thankful for my parents, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Prayers for you and your family, especially during these holiday times. Chavin says, grateful that I have my family to eat, talk, and enjoy our time together with. Nice. Family is everything, guys. Indigo's gotta love the kids' faces when they wake up and see their stockings full of big gifts. Yeah, my kids have the funniest faces. I love them. Love being a parent. Nice, Indigo. DJ not entering, but would like to answer. We should all be more supporting of each other. There's a lot going on in the world right now. We should take a moment to appreciate what we have and love. I can't agree more. I cannot agree more. And so that's I'm gonna end it there, guys. That's been like if you guys been a long-term follower, Kelly, Indigo, there's a lot of other people here for a long time ago. I used to see Chavin a lot more. Chicken Tacos can tell you, I've been saying this for a long time. Like the whole reason why I do what I do is so that hopefully it's because all I said to say is not financial. It's just food for thought. Hopefully, this food for thought is used as nourishment for you to digest in your trading or investing or whatever you're doing journey in life. Um, and like I've done fairly well. And I just kind of want to share those practices, those fundamental things that I do on a daily basis, or that I see on the charts or outside of the charts on a daily basis, so that hopefully it's beneficial. And so again, I'm a little bit different of a YouTuber in the Cosmos ecosystem, especially when it comes to providing content on crypto and what's happening in the markets there. But yeah, it's that's been the main focus. And so I really appreciate you guys stopping in today. I hope a lot of you guys keep coming back and it's not just a one-time thing. Appreciate you, Kelly. David with Tank and Kuja have been a winner. I appreciate you, David. Fog, thanks, man. With that, I'm gonna pick the last person as Nate. Nate, I'm sorry about your loss, man. I still have both my parents. They're getting to that age now because I'm old. Look at my gray hairs. I'm pretty old myself. But like they're getting to that age now where I've often wondered, like, what am I gonna do? Yeah, and so I can only imagine how hard that is. Nate, you're our last winner. You're number 10 for us. It's not much. Like I could give you $1,000, I could give you $10,000. It's nothing in comparison to what you just shared. But I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for everybody else that showed up on the chat. I'm grateful for the partnerships and the people that I've met and the support that Kujira, Dead, Kohan, and everybody else has shown me. And I just want to do something to like give back. We're gonna do it again here soon. Again, don't miss out next Tuesday when we have Dove on the show. But I really do. Like I know I don't know you guys, and I know a lot of people say this stuff, but I love you guys, man. As people, as human beings, as the struggle's fucking real. Life is hard. It's heavy, right? And we can't lift this stone of life on our own. You could try, but I know I can't do it without you guys, and can't do a lot of things without support and help. So that's all this place ever wants to ever be. That's all I ever try to aim to be. Love you guys to death. Don't forget, like, subscribe. It really helps out. Please don't forget, hit that thumbs down or don't hit thumbs down. Hit that thumbs up. Don't hit thumbs down. Don't listen to me at all. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I will update my privacy setting on Twitter in just like 5 minutes. So anybody that won, give me 5 minutes or join us in the Discord. Later, guys.